Let's see what Maryana is up to.
Who is it?
The love of your life?
Oh, it's you. I'm just kidding. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I tripped over the corgi. And welcome to our first ever staycation. We've been together, married, so it's also our anniversary. 8 years together, 8 years married, 14 and a half together.
Comment down below how many more you think we have left.
But anyway, this is I was gonna choke. This is our first ever staycation. Never have either of us in our life ever had a staycation where you just kind of go somewhere in the local area, like an hour away. It's very leisurely, very relaxing. I love it. Do you want to give the tour of the bathroom you're standing in?
Yeah, let's see.
Atlas, you got the, can you do it?
No. He's just cute. He's just here to be cute, that's all.
So pretty typical, very standard. You got your, I was gonna say this is the toilet. You got your toilet, bidet, sink, pretty decent lighting. And I love when hotels have a vanity set. It's very important.
Honestly, I don't see how this is any different than just having the mirror in the bathroom.
You have like your razor and your toothpaste and deodorant. I have, no.
And most of the time I just lose the razor.
You too. You notice that there's no shower or bathtub. Stay tuned. But look at this. The views tomorrow morning, that way. I'm very excited tomorrow morning because I saw the pictures what it looks like, but you guys will have to wait. But check out this mini bar. For once, we don't have all wine. It's actually beer and a lot of gin. I feel like the owner here really likes gin. Of course, coffee.
And champagne in case you're feeling a little fancy later.
There is champagne?
Oh yeah, there's champagne right over there.
Wow, I didn't even see that. And then I love the little area here. So this is a boutique hotel and also a one-star Michelin restaurant. We ate here before, a couple of months ago, and the chef kind of has a thing where it's like, this is his signature hat. And I love that they incorporate a lot of the things into the room and a lot of their personalities. So that's pretty cool. Also, fun fact, this place has been here since 1921. Not just the restaurant, but also the hotel. And I think it was the lady, was his either wife or sister. I'm not sure. I should have found that out. But she used to tell us that people used to come here like 100 years ago from Venice, like the businessmen and merchants, to come here and unwind. And she said in Italian, they get the fresh mountain air to clear their minds. So that's what we're doing this weekend, and plus good food. We're going back to the room. All this space, right? This is the craziest part. There is water in here.
There's water in there because you gave Atlas water.
This is like for more than 2 people, like, or me swimming in it. Can you imagine? So this is all mountains behind me. When you're in your tub, having your champagne or your beer, this is all mountains. Like, that's gonna be beautiful. I cannot wait till tomorrow morning. But this is definitely the nicest hotel we've ever stayed at. I've outdone myself.
I don't think we've ever had a fireplace inside of our hotel.
Yeah, right.
So this is cool. And this is actually also the way that they heat up the room, or at least one of the ways that they heat up the room. One of the things that I love, because I love tech, is this TV. It doesn't look like a TV. It looks like a picture frame because it's meant to look like a picture frame. It's the Samsung Frame TV. Pretty awesome. So if you're not actually watching TV, it's just displays art. It's pretty cool. And there's a lot of this little art all over this room, which I love.
I'm looking at breakfast. Well, we have dinner in about an hour and a half, so we have time. You know what's crazy? They have cornflakes.
Pass.
Have everything they have here. It's like you can have fresh juice, all this like really nice homemade stuff, but then it's cornflakes.
I'm gonna wake up from a champagne hangover and make sure I have some cornflakes.
I think the benefit of staying where you're eating and drinking. Dude, did you see those? What is that? That's probably the creepiest thing.
It's a little weird. I mean, it's not Halloween. We're actually like way after that, but it is a little weird.
It smells so good. Oh my God. I was telling Vernon earlier, thankfully he's not a chef because I feel like I would be huge. I would be in my 500 pound, 600 pound life for sure. Vernon's pretending like he's not gonna get a tasting menu.
You know what the real reason why I get the tasting menu is? It's because I can't understand anything else. And I don't know how big the portions are at these kinds of restaurants for the regular items. But I have had tasting menus at places before, so I know what to expect.
I will say this restaurant, I I feel like literally I've been teleported to 100 years ago. We're literally sitting in front of a fire. It's so cozy. There's a record player playing. I only had Prosecco so far. This is like probably in the top 3 of the coziest places I've ever been to. Like, is this even real right now? It feels so charming.
It feels like we're the only ones here and they opened this restaurant for us. I'm hoping we're just early.
No, there's another table. Right
Okay,
there.
good.
I would feel so bad.
Yeah, I think the really dim lights, the candles, the fireplace over there, it's really cool because they have the breadsticks that are just sitting right in front of the fireplace.
Smoked breadsticks. Vernon has wine menus.
This isn't a wine menu, this is an atlas of wine. Look at this thing.
I love she gave you that. The last time we got the tablets. This feels nicer.
True, yeah, this does. This is a lot nicer.
You don't need technology with everything. Sometimes, old school is better.
I'm even liking the font that's inside of here. They got the Helvetica font going. I know it's corny, Maryana doesn't care. I think we should get one from, we're in Friuli, right?
No, we're in Veneto.
We hate Friuli, you know that, right?
We live right on the border.
For sticking around.
Yeah, happy 8 years. 8 years. Where the hell did the time go?
So I think it worked out this time around because I didn't know what wine to pick. I saw a wine that had their name on it. I ended up going with that one and the lady said that it's just 20 kilometers outside the village. So it's super, super local and they only make a handful of bottles per year. So I think I made a good choice. No, we'll let it sit around. Because she did say, what was it, that it's still
alive.
Alive. So
because they don't use no pesticides. It's like super organic. That all the deer and the birds like to steal some. Some Americans too.
So we have to give it some time.
There's a fancier name for this, but we had a simpler version of this in one of the other videos. We have a few videos back, but this is essentially I think it's a very traditional dish in the Veneto region, where it's beans and this current seasonal vegetable called radicchio. This is definitely the best version of it in this region.
And I still can't get around. Right in front of the table is that beautiful little fireplace.
You know what this is? We're in a fairy tale.
Yeah, I think this definitely what it feels like. A lot of the restaurants, like the nicer restaurants in this local area, in the Dolomites, in this region of Italy, they all feel like you're living in a fairy tale. How do I eat this? How do I eat this?
It's very ambient here, as you can imagine, very quiet. And when the waiters are telling you what the food is, it's difficult to hear them. So the waiter told Vernon, because he was on his side, and asked Vernon what it is. What is it, Vern?
I think he said that it's pate focaccia. So it's like a pate sandwich. Is that what he said, or is it?
I have no idea.
Okay, good.
There's no focaccia here, babe.
Yeah, if I don't listen to my own wife, I'm not going to be listening to somebody else. Wow.
Half our videos are Vernon saying, wow. I bet you somebody can make a compilation of
like the Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Toasted to perfection.
This is very different than the sandwiches I had when I was a kid at school. The peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
With bologna.
On Wonder Bread. Ooh, beautiful.
I love when the name has what it is. So eggs in paradise, it's an egg with black truffle. Super simple. This will probably be the best egg we've ever had.
Oh my God.
Mine looks prettier than Vernon's, just saying.
It's like I told you before, the only downside to stuff like this is that everything else sucks after that. For the next week or so, no offense, Maryana, but everything else we eat, it just sucks after that. It's not that I don't like it.
I think this is the first time Vernon actually doesn't like something.
I'm from the Midwest in the United States. We don't eat a lot of fish. This is probably the best scallops I've ever had. However, it's still of the sea variety, so it's tough.
So try your venison, probably from Veneto
look
too.
Look at that, dude. It's so smoky.
So we literally saw the chef earlier. That's what he was cooking in there. Talk about a dinner in the show.
Oh my God, it's so soft. It's so weird because on the outside it's just a little bit charred, And then on the inside, it's very, very pink.
Vernon's having moments. I think you can see it in mine. There we go. You can see how it's... So those people that like their stuff well done, good luck with that.
Wow.
Vernon, you having a religious experience?
Dude, this is amazing. I'm so glad we didn't bring Atlas. Because if he smelled this, he would have killed me. He would have killed me. Just for a smell, he would have teared me apart.
We've been here for almost 2 hours, and I hope we don't have any more entrees. I hope it's just dessert.
I don't know, honestly, I'm still a little hungry. Yeah, I could eat more. I don't know, maybe it's, maybe it's a certain kind of restaurant, maybe it's drinking, I don't know what it is, but some days, more than others, I can just keep eating. I don't know how I'm still as slim as I am. I'm 36, so it's not one of those things that like, oh, just wait till you get older and you'll be, you'll get fat. Still hasn't happened.
He has the metabolism we all want. Trust me, I tried to make him fat for the last 14 and a half years. Still working on it. The amount of olive oil I put in this man's salad. Ladies, if you know, you know. This is how you get good pictures. Nobody ever shows you. Everyone just looks on Instagram.
This is the BTS, folks. Behind the scenes with Maryana.
You gotta do what you gotta do for the gram. I don't remember what she said. I just know something panettone with ice cream and hazelnut sauce. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I'm like a bottle and a half in. Well, we're in a bottle and a half in with wine. Vern, you're not gonna want this. You're not gonna like it.
No, that means I'm definitely gonna like it.
Oh.
See, I already did the charitable thing, guys, for my anniversary. I swapped glasses. I took my glass had more wine than hers, and I swapped them so she could have more wine.
So you complain about hangovers next day.
See, that's what true love is all about, guys. Making sure your wife is drunk enough to be happy, to put up with you for another 8 years.
Only 8?
At least, we'll see.
A few moments later.
So we just had another level of appreciation because I said like, oh, this must be very fun to make. So this is fresh fruit, not dried, fresh fruit that they dip into really, really, really hot sugar that's like melted and caramelized. And I guess with that, you have to be super careful because it can literally melt your skin. So when you're making this, it's actually pretty dangerous. I'm like, oh, so it's the opposite of fun. But another thing she said is because this is so delicate and this is fresh, that especially somebody's blowing their nose like an elephant.
I was playing the trumpet and it's not on the song.
But in the summertime especially, this is only good for literally 30 minutes because otherwise it'll start oozing, it'll start melting. I had no idea. And she told us that back in the day, a little history lesson for you guys, is they used to sell this in Venice. Actually, there used to be old grandmas. They would make dry fruit with really thick coating of sugar. They would do these and they would sell this in the street in Venice. And I thought it was so cool because like they need to bring that back as I think it'd be such a fun street food. Like, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see.
It sounds like you're eating glass.
It tastes incredible. So we have different varieties of different fruits here. And on the bottom, because that's not enough sweets, on the bottom we have another round of more pastries. So I definitely hope this is the last dessert. If you ever think when you go to these swanky restaurants, when you go to these Michelin restaurants, the portion sizes are small, like, oh, I'll be hungry afterwards. Trust me, we've been to quite a few of these at this point. You can see it on our channel. You will not, and I repeat, you will not be hungry because I am dying right now.
You could be a sumo wrestler and you would still be full after eating this.
Yeah, it's small, but it's dense. They pack a punch. Well, good morning. This is my attempt at a cinematic intro. Let me know below how I did. Do you remember like when I was ordering the breakfast in the last few clips? I may have ordered too much.
May have.
I may have.
Let's look at the spread. You've got a couple of cold cuts there, 2 espressos.
They're fancier than that. They're local meats.
Local meats, okay, they're not just cold cuts. This ain't no Oscar Mayer. Cappuccino, orange juice, water. I ordered blueberry juice?
Yes.
I don't remember. Butter, all kinds of jams. a little pastries, croissants, cheeses, eggs. I think you did order a little too much.
Local eggs and local cheeses. I think these are the cheeses and the butter that they actually make.
What is that you were just drinking?
It's I think it's like this bubbly juice. You know?
Bubbly juice.
Bubbly local Italian juice.
For adults only, right?
Yes. I think Atlas wants this more than we do. Those eggs are the most aesthetic eggs I've ever had in my life. Like that is like the perfect sunny side egg.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's so dark orange that it's almost red.
We showed the views.
Oh, we did not show the views yet. Let's check this out. So it is a little cloudy today. I mean, of course, it's wintertime, but what you can see across the valley is just beautiful. Way, way back in the mountains over there, you can see that it's snowing. And then over there to the side, you can see that I think the lake is partially frozen, but we're basically alone up here. I mean, there aren't that many houses or anything else like this. We were going to walk our dog last night and she told us to be careful because they had some problems with wolves lately. I don't know how many wolves or what, but
one is enough.
That was the fastest Maryana's been able to get Atlas to use the bathroom.
Yeah, because we're up on the hill. There's nobody around. There's a few lights around. Yeah, it was a little spooky, you know. And we watch a few YouTubers on here that tell scary stories, like Mr. Ballin, and we love to watch our horror movies. So that in the back of my mind, I did not want to end up on his show. No, thank you.
And look at this little guy. You think he could stand up to a wolf?
No. He's like a little cropped wolf. He's like an appetizer for them.
Kind of like this breakfast is. Let's eat.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Alien Hunters. Today we're actually going to be looking for Bigfoot. I'm just
Bigfoot
kidding.
in Italy?
Yes. Yeah. So we're actually going to go to an event that happens every year. And I don't think a lot of people actually know about it outside of Italy. We're going to be burning a giant pile of old wood and like Christmas trees. And it's like the befana burning. I don't know a lot of information on it, but what I do know is depending on how the wind blows, that's how like prosperous the year is going to be. So hopefully 2025 is our year, guys. Subscribe so this is our year. But I'm also here for the wine and the street food. And also it's like a nice little festival. Each town here has like their own pile of wood. Ours looks pretty massive. Vernon, you look like you're about to report on something on the news.
I gotta do at least one day sober. Drinking, we live in Italy, it's great, but we can't drink that much wine.
Says you. So this is probably the best smelling pile of wood. I know it's a weird thing to say, but I think a lot of it's pine. It smells really, really good, like really fresh. Oh, that's just set the fire. I'm like, did somebody just put their garbage in there? But I think that's like the little starters. Is it just me or is that kid getting closer to that fire? Okay, he's going away, that's good. Because he was getting pretty close. So I don't know what's our destiny this year. It's just going straight. So hopefully this doesn't mean 2025 is the same as 2024.
Yeah, there was supposed to be some kind of a symbolism, right? Like if it's blowing, if the smoke is blowing in one direction or another, you get good luck or something like that.
That's ChatGPT.
I don't think ChatGPT knows.
Oh, it really caught fire now. It kind of looks like a volcano.
And you're right, it's still just going up. It doesn't feel like it's blowing in any direction. Maybe it just means our luck is undetermined.
I don't like that. I need to know. Good vibes or bad vibes?
Good vibes or bad vibes?